friends, and I still do another beer review for you. Today we've got Enka Steam Beer. That's right, I brought this from Toronto, and this of course is brewed in San Francisco, California, and has been there for quite a few decades. Now I've done some reading about this company. Actually, I've been forced to in my course last semester. These guys are really they really know how to do the job, and they do it in a specific kind of way. The current owner, Maytag, his name is, he chose to not sell out, to not overexpand, his production, and he brew everything on the same factory in somewhere in the city center of San Francisco, and they try to keep it as intimate as possible with the community, to stay true to the local area and produce the best beers they can. At the same time, they use quality control. There are only limited amounts of people working there for them, and they try to make it as a family kind of production. Anyways, this is the flagship beer. I'm sure many of you would recognize this. Many of you have tried this already. I have tried this once. As I've said, same thing goes with that Mill Street I reviewed earlier. I had to buy a 6-pack of these and bring back a few, so I tried some. Now this is of course brewed from all barley malts, no adjuncts, no chemicals added. It's 4.8% ABV, and this is a standard 12-ounce bottle, 355 mils. I'm going to read the description of the bottle. Now wait, before I do that, actually, there's a certain confusion that comes across when people think of Enka Steam. This is not actually a lager. Some people classify this as a lager. At the same time, it's not a true, proper ale. This is it's a steam beer. It's a unique style originating from California. Basically, back in the days, they didn't have proper cooling equipment, anything like ice or cold water, so they had to use lager yeast, to make it a lager, but at the same time they had to brew at ferment this and brew this at high temperatures, just like an ale would be done. And so this half ale, half lager essentially. So they use lager yeast and fermentation temperatures for ales, producing this unique kind of style. So it's not truly lager. It's also known as California Common Beer. So Enka Steam brand beer derives its unusual name from the 19th century, when steam seemed to have been a nickname for beer brewed on the west coast of America under primitive conditions and without ice. The word steam may have referred to the pressure of natural carbonation developing in the beers. Today the brewing methods of those days are a mystery, and for many decades Enka alone has used the quaint name steam for its unique beer. Now, I'm not going to argue with this. It is an interesting beer. I don't remember exactly how I felt about it, but it's really interesting. Now we're going to get reviewing right away. So, opening the bottle, it's a nice Pryor cap. If you can't see, I'm not sure. I'm going to use a nonic glass for this. And Beer Advocate says you can use any pint glass, whatever. Don't really have any tumblers or it's American style pint glass, but nevertheless, let's give it a pour. As far as I can remember, yeah, this is pretty much the same. Doesn't give you a huge head, but it does give you some nice, finger thick head. It's pretty good. Now it's very carbonated. This is another characteristic of the style. It's a very effervescent kind of beer. And so the head's kind of off-white, pretty much white, and the body, I'd say copper, really light, kind of amber, maybe just something like that. It's quite transparent. You pretty much can see through the beer, just a tad cloudy, but it's smoothly transparent. Nice kind of very malty scent to it as well. Can definitely pinpoint some caramel notes in it. As far as the hops go, it's fairly hoppy as well, but not too hoppy. I mean, kind of smells like light Bock to me, like a lighter version of the Bock, so a nice kind of caramel toffee, sweet malts, and still get some hoppiness though. The head's coming down, but it's a nice kind of, circular lacing, whatever. So swirl it up a bit, and I'll give it a try. Cheers. Yeah, I haven't said that thing I said about the maltiness. It's not too sweet, but there's a moderate and nice kind of sweetness in it. It has a nice kind of bite once you start drinking. I guess that has to do with the carbonation, which is, it's kind of medium. It's not too much, but it kind of adds to the nice experience. It's a nice carbonation. It's pleasant. I think I enjoy this quite a bit. Slightly bitter, just a touch. So essentially it's not like a pale ale or bitter, but it's a very nice balanced beer. And I don't know, it doesn't taste like a lager. Maybe a bit in the aftertaste you get a certain similarity, but at the same time I don't think this is in a lager, so very unique. Definitely doesn't taste like any particular style. I guess you can, there's something from an ale, like a pale ale a bit, something from a bock, something from a lager, kind of integrated, but it's a very, very good beer. Top of the line. So I'll come back to you and we'll discuss it later. Very good beer. I'm really, impressed. Just like I was the first time I drank it. Very drinkable kind of session beer. You can have a few of these. You can drink this loads. Doesn't really, make a difference. Doesn't get bad. It's 4.8% ABV, right? So it's kind of good. At the same time, you get everything you need. You get nice malty sweetness in it. Very well balanced. Not too much, not too little. You get nice kind of hoppy, floral, both scent and flavour to it. As you drink more of it, it kind of starts getting dry, but very crisp overall, very crisp kind of clean, not clean, but just crisp kind of flavour to it. And certainly unique, certainly is worth the attention, certainly deserves the reputation it's got. Very kind of nice beer. Sometimes the flagship beers are not as entirely as good as the rest of the beers from a particular brewery, but in this case very good. Could be my favourite, but it's not sold in my area, but I'll definitely look it out. Try to pick some more next time I go somewhere else. And as far as the mouthfeel goes, you get a nice kind of effervescent feel to it, but I think it's only good. It only adds to the crisp kind of experience. Really good beer. I'm going to give this a 4.5 out of 5. Why? Because it's very, very good. It's great beer, and I certainly could wish for a bit more, be a bit less of that dry finish to it. But at the same time, you can't really go picky with this beer. It's very good and top of the line. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. If you have, probably agree with me anyway. So 4.5 out of 5 for Anchor Steam Beer. Thanks for your attention, guys, and I'll see you later. Cheers.